Hey everyone, this is Justin, playing my second game in the ITSL playoffs against BH Joe. Playing here as the Soviets today, and coming off of a round one loss, so I'm going to need to win today's game, and then final game is the US in order to continue my ITSL season. So, as Justin Abramson says, looking for some ops and some access, and here we go. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Alright. It's kind of a strange hand here. We get... it's interesting. We get defectors, Gaul, Suez, Marshall, get Middle East. Getting D-style in the opening headline's interesting. Alright, so these styles are only access to Southeast Asia. We don't have a great headline. If he puts ops into France, Suez is always a possibility. We could space marshal or hold it. If he opens 442, I think... oh, okay. All right, well, now Suez looks fantastic. So we'll headline Suez. He's going to get a lot of upside containment. And so this looks all right. We need to roll well here. We need to roll well. Let's see. Oh, the one. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Right, because we had a chance to knock him out of the region entirely. But our difficult roll makes that close to impossible. So now our goal is going to be to try to score Mideast for even and use D-style to get something into Southeast Asia. That one was difficult. A 3 would have been just about perfect. But, c'est la vie. And of course, our opponent's under containment, so he's going to have plenty of ops to spread into Western Asia and also fix the minimal damage we did here in Europe. All right, so that's the equivalent of a 4-op for him. Yep. Yep. That sounds about right. Okay. So, I'd like to coup again. I don't mind this. I'm going to try this. All right. I'm hopeful. My thought process there was that not only do we drop DEFCON enough to then de-style into Thailand if he doesn't take it, but I'm hoping to maybe give him second thoughts about moving into Pakistan, maybe thinking that we've got the war. That was my thought process there. I could de-style here at 3 into Chile Algeria, and Thailand. That would be pretty much ideal. We're going to hold Marshall for next turn. I don't hate an AR6 play of de Gaulle. I mean, we might need the ops. We might need the ops for something else. But I don't hate a turn 6 de Gaulle, or even a mid-turn de Gaulle, like if he fills up France and is looking to score Europe. All right, CIA is going to get him 2 points. Let's see where he goes. All right, so got a couple problems here. One is we don't have really have any place to go with our D-style points. Man, I hate eventing Romania to get D-style points. That just feels terrible. And the alternative is I just take them out of Poland. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be the play. I hate doing it, but I haven't seen Warsaw or Comic-Con, so that's not the worst thing. If I wait longer, we're looking at European domination and all sorts of terrible stuff. I'm not adverse to using the China card here to finish taking Thailand, to take Laos. You put a point in North Korea. The problem is we're kind of running out of time to score the Middle East. Is this also a world in which I play Marshall? and hold de Gaulle. Oh, so he had the war. Interesting. All right. Uh-huh. All right. So we can go one. So we could do something like that. And then I guess play Marshall in I guess play Marshall and then hold de Gaulle. I hate the idea of playing Marshall. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. If he coups here, I'll just take Lebanon and score, I guess. Oh, all right. He does do that. And fail here. Place an influence here. Like that. It's a big roll for him. Okay, pick up a couple points there. Lose one there. Yeah, so we got to worry about the Thailand flip. Decall would fix that. Oh, Korean War. Let's see if we get some points here. Nope. Our rolls are terrible. Yep, lost both wars and rolled a 1 in the opening coup. That's pretty much been the story of this game. So what's he going to do with his 2 ops? Probably France and the UK? Yep. Oh, Colombia. I didn't expect that. All right. All right. So what do we got? CNS, RSP, NTB, VR, Comic-Con, and Truman. All right, so RSP stops the flip, but I think we need to do de Gaulle. Okay. All right, so we can still score Europe for Dom because we emptied out Poland to take Thailand. But that's still the right play, I think. We can get a nice coup on Colombia here. So our opponent's got some choices here. Flip Thailand or score Europe, which would now be even for him. It's just a difference of 1 point, so it looks like he's going to coup. Oh, that's nice. And Sochkovs is out. Let's see. That's kind of not what I expected. So we can go 1 here. That was interesting. Yeah, well, I definitely like protecting Thailand. So where do we go with the rest of our ops here? Maybe we just go 1 here, 1 here. You'd have to give up Nasser anyway. The alternative is let's think about this. We haven't seen UNI, so holding Marshall makes sense. Yeah, I don't mind that. Also going to want to protect the Koreas. Need to get our mill ops in. A nice coup of Iran would be okay. But I'm guessing we're going to coup Colombia. I think our next move is going to be to go to space unless he takes Venezuela. Alright, here's another coup with India Reds. Okay, another coup on Lebanon. I mean, we could do that back. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Is Lebanon really a card worth, a country worth taking? I mean, 1 op gets us presence in Syria. I think if we're going to take a non-battleground coup, it should be on Colombia, but I don't mind that. No, actually, I think what I'm going to do is go to space first. Let's do that. Because in order to keep Lebanon here, he's going to have to do some sort of worthless coup. All right, spacing Fidel. All right, so do I space Marshall? I think I'm going to hold Marshall through the reshuffle. But now we need mill-ops, so coup here. Now let's get Truman out of the game. All right, just enough. C5 comes back for the coup. All right, that was a big coup for him. Ugh. Should have used the bigger card. Yeah, the dice have not been great. But there's a lot of Twilight Struggle left to play. Let's see what happens. I also have to worry about the Koreas. I think here, my last AR, North Korea, South Korea, and Poland? Those wouldn't be bad cards. Plan. Okay. All right, so I can fix that. We gotta get presence in the Middle East. That's 1, 2. I don't mind that. All right, so the unseen cards are Decal, Nasser, and Warsaw for me, USJ, NORAD, NATO, and Formosa for him, and Europe scoring UNI and Olympic in the neutral category. So I'm thinking my opponent probably doesn't have Europe. He was hoping that I was holding it, which is why he broke East Germany. My hope is he'll have to... Now, he wouldn't have spaced Fidel, so Decal is probably coming back after the reshuffle. So he's probably holding something like, one of his big, cards. USJ, NORAD, NATO. So maybe we're going to see here either a move into Venezuela or a break of North Korea. There's one saving grace. It's that my opponent hasn't moved into Southern Africa, so if we drive Decal, that becomes a possibility for us. But the DEFCON's going to be at 4. Our opponent winning the coup war in Venezuela, us losing coups in Iran and Pakistan. That's been the difficulty in this game. We've had decent ops. Not going to complain about that. We've had good ops, and getting defectors out on turn 1 meant that we could grab France. So there's been some positive, some positive stuff here. I wonder if my opponent has Warsaw. I was wondering how to use it. Or if he's just thinking, well, heck, I'll break North Korea. I'm holding the China card. Oh, he uses the China card. All right, so maybe all into North... Oh, all right. Just spreading all over the place here. USJ. Formosa Olympics. Decall. Okay. And we draw C5. Special. Europe. All right. So we know he's got NORAD, NATO, Nasser, Warsaw, and UNI. And is on his way to climbing into the Middle East there in Libya. All right. So what the heck do we headline here? Cambridge 5 is good if our opponent redrew Middle East or Asia. It's not that great. Decall gives him a coup in Africa. So we don't want that. Olympics is safe no matter what. Even if he goes with duck and cover. I don't think Cambridge 5 is going to hit, so let's just go with Olympic. Oh, 5-year plan. Let's see what he gets rid of. Special relationship. Not terrible. All right, we get some points. So much need points. So what are we gonna do? Should we coup? I kind of like. What the heck? Let's coup Pakistan. What's the odds that we're gonna get this? Let's go for it. All right, we finally get a good roll. Let's hope our opponent doesn't have the war. Okay, big NATO coup on Chile. Oh, well, that was kind of huge. Wow, that was a big gamble there. All right, so we go here, 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 and here. I don't mind that. Or I guess 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so the fact that our opponent has Warsaw means that he can, unfortunately, wait until we fill up Eastern Europe and then play Warsaw. But I guess that's more overprotection if we see John Paul II. So I'm guessing here play into Venezuela. Middle East is terrible, but we're going to get Nasser at least. Oh man, I wonder if our opponent's going to go Libya, Venezuela. Ah, oh, that's a big card. That's a big redraw for him too. What? Oh man, what are we going to do here? Yeah, I think that's going to have to be the play. I'm still not positive. I mean, maybe taking out of Poland was a mistake, but I still think that getting Thailand out of it was worth it. NORAD here. Okay, so one into there. Got to go one here, one here. Oh, he had Asia. Oh, man. All right. Score Europe. Get our one. And then I guess just use Marshall to finish taking part of South America. And now we get Warsaw. That's fine. I know, maybe I should do. I have to think about it. Yeah, kind of like that. All right, so we're in decent shape. He's got UNI Nasser, so he can't really coup. Oh, wait a minute. Gotta put one here in Zaire. That's a must. He can't break Syria. What are we going to do here about voice? He's probably just going to finish taking Mexico. We're going to have... All right, so that's an option. Let's see. overprotecting Argentina sounds bad. If I'm him, I'd probably UN Nasser and put 1 point into Uruguay. So we could go like that and that. Alright, I don't hate this. It means he's going to decide between putting an op into Brazil or Mexico. Alright, we're doing okay on time. We're doing okay on the victory point track. Middle East looks bad. Europe is kind of even. So it's going to come down to what we get in. Ooh. Hello. Alright. We will bury you and Quagmire. Middle East, ComCon, Africa. Missile envy, which is probably near headline. Socialist governments, our friend Allende, and that's our 9. Missile envy's a great headline. Africa, Dom looks possible. Middle East is a train wreck. But let's see what we get with ME. Defectors, we get nothing is the answer there. Okay, so I do want to space Formosa. So let's coup Brazil, I guess. Alright, not very eventful. So when are we going to play? Might play Quagmire for ops in our race to get the Middle East. OPEC, that's free for him. Alright. That's nothing. So, we need to do that and use the rest of our points in Africa and the Middle East. The Middle East is about to get really bad, but we have some ops to fight it. That's not great. We can fix all this. That was 100 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can fix it. 2, 3, 4. Now, the deck is definitely stacked blue. We got a lot of his powerful US mid-war events. Oh, and there's a neutral mid-war event that's going to make things difficult for us. So that means score Africa right now for nothing. It was a good hand for him. A free OPEC, CRG, defectors, and ABM. Oh man, that defectors was huge, because otherwise we would have gotten to grab ABM. What's the Middle East at now? Just 3? Oh man. I'm a little tempted to just drop it now, but I'm not gonna. We can grab 2 battlegrounds here. Nice to see CIA gone for now. Sure. I don't love leaving Pakistan just kind of hanging out there, but all right, so we can, here what we can do is we can threaten yeah, we can threaten the Muslim Revolution flip. So that's an option. But that only saves us a point. I think we're probably better off giving up the 4. And that gives us flexibility here with what to do with Quagmire. All right, Liberations goes to space, fails. I think I'm going to space. All right, space Formosa. So this gives us the option to play Quagmire. We're going to need to take a big old coup on Central America. Central America is going to hurt. Oh, we get China. Oh, going for central control, I see. All right. Well, let's see if there's anything we can do about that. Southeast. Ussuri, Arab Israeli. Orange Space. That's my 9. Okay. And Fidel's in the discard pile, right? No, he's not. Maybe our opponent's holding Fidel. All right. Quagmire would give us what would Quagmire give us? Let's see, I guess Quagmire lets us coup. Are we going to space Ussuri? Yeah, we're going to space Ussuri. Right now, central even. I really want to leave Gunman in the deck. So Quagmire looks like our only headline. Where is NORAD? The only downside of that play is our opponent could... Oh no, NORAD's in the discard pile. So yeah, Quagmire looks like the right headline. And he goes with Grain. Alright. He's going to want to return that, I'm guessing. Take a coup on Zaire. Oh, okay. So Grain is out. So our options are not great. We have no way to get influence into Central. So we could go like we also have no way to trigger arms race. The alternative is coup Colombia, and then jam Panama. Yeah, I guess that makes the most sense. All right. Oh, Vietnam is 2 points actually towards Southeast Asia. Gets out of the quagmire with South Africa. So maybe this is the play then. If he had failed the roll, I would be tempted to, yeah, I'd be tempted to jam Panama and flip that, but he knows we've got Southeast. VOA for the event. Where's he going with this? Let's see, where do you go with that? Indonesia, Vietnam, Zaire. Alright, well. Let's use Portuguese here. Indonesia. Okay. All right. We can use our remaining cards. Oh god, he's gonna brush War 2. Oh, that's great. No, oh, I see what he was doing there. That makes a lot of sense. Yep. Yeah, good play for him. But thankfully the dice were in my favor. Subs. All right. Use the bonus. We'll space use Surrey on our last AR. Is 5-year plan still out there? No, it's in the discard pile. So we're going to have to get Junta or be able to get a really good coup. Spacing Willy Brandt. He succeeds. Do we have to worry about one small step? That doesn't matter. Shay. Let's see, we can coup Tunisia. Oh, great. Alright, and we'll space. Alright, at least our ability to roll low got us a couple points. But this is not looking promising. The deck is stacked blue with Bear Trap, Puppets, Ask Not, R-Man, Camp David, and then actually a really significant card is going to be One Small Step. So we've got a thin victory point lead. We do have the China card, but we're staring down central control with Liberation Theology in the discard pile. Alright, there's a U. Okay, so a little bit of protection for Central America. Alright, we get South. Interesting. Alright, we get Muslims. Paul 2. IP War. Kitchen Sadat. South America. Oh man. Alliance. Salt. Alright, so Muslims is interesting. Alliance is going to go to space. And we can space that even if we get purged, right? Yeah, I think so. What we don't have is any great headline. IP War is not a bad headline. Our opponent's probably going to play Junta or Purge here, completing their ownership of all of the mid-war power cards. Yeah, I don't hate IP War. Let's go with that. CMC, alright. Oh, fail that. So we're looking at central control here. With no way to coup, that's interesting. So that's going to make Salt more difficult, because our opponent can coup, we can't coup back. What's the likelihood that we can break Panama, and what good does it do us if we do? Nothing. I think... Alright, so one of the things I kind of feel like I should do is... the one region we can work on probably is either... Let me think about this. We know our opponent's got cultural, or we suppose he's got cultural. So I don't hate that. Go ahead and grab India. Yeah, sure. And then with Salt, we can flip Iran. But before we do that, Central for control. That's going to hurt. That is going to hurt. Let's go with this. We're also going to need to overprotect France. Now that CMC is huge because even if he's got Fidel, he can realign us out. Alright. Well, that makes Sadat. And let's put the point into... No, actually, there's no rush on this. Let's score south. I think we're going to use salt to flip either Egypt or Iran here. Space alliance. Hopefully even things up in the Middle East. Oh man, we need another point in Algeria. What am I missing here? I'm going to save JP2 for a potential bear trap situation here. A shuttle. All right. Let's go with that. All right, here's puppets. Oh, that's wise with the CMC's in effect. Okay, so I could try to realign Cameroon. +1 realigns there. I love that. I think we're going to temporarily give up on Africa and flip Egypt. Let's go with that. Nixon goes for realigns. All right, +1. Oh, that was painful. Let's space here. Fail our space roll. One small step for the event. That gets him into headline peaking territory, and we'll go with 1 here, 1 here. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay, how I learned gets him, 3 points. Bringing our DEFCON to 5 and threatening realigns. Okay, Junta, Lads, RSP, U2, Camp David, Bear Trap, we get Bear Trap, Brezhnev. That's our 9, and we do get a reshuffle, which means our opponents got Cultural, Flower Power, PCR, Sadat is out of the game. Our opponents got OAS, Asknot, Fidel, and Omit. Not what we wanted. Okay, so our opponent's going to see our headline, and it's looking like Brezhnev gets us 5 victory points, which is okay. If our opponent redrew ABM, then Junta saves France. But I like Brezhnev here. I like Brezhnev because that gets us 2 coups to their 1. We'll space Bear Trap. That forces us to play JP2 or hold it. I like Brezhnev here. Alternatively, what's worse, that or, well, let's think. They're going to ditch, yeah, or what's worse, that or RSP for them? Maybe try to hold Brezhnev and event RSP. Yeah, let's go with that. There's a tiny chance they redrew missile ending. Minuscule chance for that, but not nothing. It also makes maybe a Thailand coup less attractive for them. Shea would have been great here. A Shea coup of Cameroon and Haiti. Because then he couldn't just event Fidel and realign us out. Alright, he's going for Ask Not right out the gate. And let's see what he gets rid of. Fidel, Middle East. Okay, Middle East was an unknown card. Alright, so that's Fidel, Cultural, Romanian. Fidel, Cultural, Romanian, and Mideast are the cards he got rid of. Okay. So we're going to have to coup. Where to go here? Panama looks good. So the alternative is to Cuba, coup Haiti. But I don't want to get realigned out of France. So let's do it that way. Alright, and of course we roll a 1. So we're down to a couple known cards, OAS and Panama, or PCR. So that's going to be, those are going to be evented for sure, since our opponent's under RSP. So OAS for the event. Alright, back to that. That's fine. So this gives them the last coup. Oh, and they're about to use PCR, so maybe something else is better. Yeah. And now I'm not so eager to, let's see here. If I coup in Africa, they'll coup me back. So my only hope would be a really huge coup. But and I don't think my opponent's going to coup under this is interesting. Do I bear trap myself? That would get rid of Camp David. And that would get rid of JP2. I don't really care about those 2 cards. Alright, so my hope here is going to be, could I roll high enough in Zaire to then withstand the realignments? Let's go for it. No. The answer is no. So our opponent's really got control of the China card, because cultural is in the discard pile. There is a tiny chance of a... Alright, OPEC for the coup. OPEC. Okay, I roll a 1, my opponent rolls a 6, so there's that. Sure, we'll keep going here. Another 1. Here comes flower power space. All right. I guess I could coup into Haiti. Let's do that. Hey, we finally got a good roll. So I could bear trap into Cuba, figuring that our opponent would want to fix that, and that would let me. There's 2 cards I can ditch here. Arms race. Okay. His known cards are PCR and Omid, which are both 1-ops. Alright, so I could go something like that. That gives me 2 chances to ditch Camp David and JP2. Sure, let's do that. Although, I mean, I really want to get out of... I think I just want to get out of this. Alright. That turns off headline peeking and Star Wars, so that's not bad. But the board does not look great. Socialist governments. Okay. We're going to go with this. 1, 2... 3, I guess? Is there a world where I put 2 points into Turkey? No, I don't think so. I think this is going to be event repairs. Well played by him. I do have to overprotect France, though. Going to Japan. Wow, I did not see that coming. So this gives us Asia, which is a thing. Maybe our opponent's about to give up the China card? But the more conservative play is this. I guess I don't mind that too much. PCR for the event. And we know he's got omit, so we can resolve this and go 1. Actually, it'd be great to get the China card. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to pause the recording for 1 second. All right, so what did our opponent do? Omit to fix Afghanistan. Interesting, okay. So we get Brezhnev, 1 small step. We get Emmy, IP War, Iron Lady, Formosa, Portuguese. Ooh. Europe and Central. All right. Well, with all these scoring cards, it doesn't look like. All these scoring cards, it doesn't look like Brezhnev is going to be all that helpful. Because I'm also probably going to want to invent IP War for points. All right, let's go with Miss Lenby. It's a big risk because we don't know where Miwaberyu is, but it's a risk worth taking, I think. Another defector. Ah, that's tough. That's difficult. All right. Well, this is our big chance to break central control. Let's see if we do it. Well, now that I think about it, that's a point for him, and that's a space card for me. So I think cooing with Brezhnev is better. No, another one. That's probably the game. First a space for him. Gets the points. We'll play 1 small step in order to turn off Star Wars. Don't think it's going to matter, though. Oh, nice roll for him. No, I think I'll go Europe first. Might as well get that out of the way. Alright, so we can space Iron Lady. Oh, it doesn't have a scoring card. Oh, no, that's right. It's turned off anyway, isn't it? So we'll coup... Presence is 1 point. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, Egypt is good. I don't mind that. No, I don't see cooing being worth the point. So we'll go with that. That goes into 15. Maybe spacing brings it down to 11. Maybe an IP war brings it down to... Yeah, I don't see getting out of war games range here. Okay, I had some internet trouble there. He plays Colonial Rear Guards, which is bad in all kinds of ways. So... I think I'm going to coup here. Alrighty. I think the next play is to score Central, Space Iron Lady, discard Formosa. Oh, alright. We get some of this back. Let's see here. We'll take that, go there. We'll go there and there. That looks alright. Yep. Well played by my opponent. Yep. That hurt so much. Yep, so we never saw Libtheo or Fidel the entire game. And, right, that I think was, and the timing of that could not have been better for our opponent, but I gotta hand it to him, he's really good, he's a really strong player, and, yeah, this is a DEF CON win situation here. And of course our opponent discarded, he's got the China card, got rid of cultural. Usuri is still in the game. We don't know where it is. Okay, so he had Star Wars. Alright, so at least I feel like that was something. Alright, so we get some points. Aldrich. Well, we needed that card for sure. Oh, we needed that one too. Wow. Fantastically played. Yeah, that was picture perfect. Well played. Now only Gunman and Double Terrorism gets me the DEFCON win. So it's looking pretty bleak. Looking pretty bleak. And there's Gunman in our hands. So this game's going to be a loss. Iranian hostage, though, that's something. That's something. Okay, so we can lose grain sales in the discard phase. I don't think my opponent can do anything about that. Nope. Oh yeah, one more space. One more space gets him to turn off discarding. We're gonna have to give Usuri and Alliance. Yeah, this is the game. Hostage Crisis is good. Shuttle. Interesting. Okay. 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 So a coup here. What do I have to roll to be able to threaten realigns? Let's hope for something good and then realigns into Zaire. All right, not what we were hoping for. Okay, so where am I going to go here? I have to give Alliance. Oh god, that's so many points. Let's go with... There's no rush on Iranian. Alright, so we're going to go with this. Okay. Let's have to keep an eye on time here. But after that... Okay, so a few more internet troubles here. The play that I made was to put... I had to give... Okay, interesting. Alright, let's give Evil Empire. Sure, why not? No, wait, that's not what we want to do. Hold on. That's not what we want to do. All right. And we'll play Muslim, then we'll play that. We'll event and repair Usuri. All right, so the Middle East is going to be looking okay, but it's not going to matter. Oh, Space and Comcom. All right. Oh, that turns off that. No, that's going to be annoying. Okay. There we go. All right, so Middle East is looking all right. If Africa scoring comes up, it's the game. 2 points there. Of course, that's resolve event first. Sure. If he plays 5-year plan here and he hits Chernobyl, then I lose. Well, that's not great. Alright, let's go with fix, fix, fix. Sure, we'll do that. Alright, if I don't coup here, I lose the game. So let's, because that's right? I am behind 1, so I have to coup some ridiculous place like here. Let's do that. Rolled another 1. Okay, so he couped, got his points. And what do we got heading into the final round? War Games is probably not going to be effective at 19. Let's see. Oh, but we're going to lose on account. Oh, okay, we can salt for something. Sure. Let's just salt for RSP, shall we? Yeah, this one hurt, but not sure there was much I could do. Okay, we're gonna salt for RSP. There we go. Not gonna matter. Okay. I might as well take a coup. Here, I guess. Yeah, I mean, my opponent put on a clinic on how to just grab Central America with both hands and not let go. So, yeah, kudos to him. Well played. I feel like there's things I could have done differently, especially in the early war, but I'm going to be shocked if there isn't a way to get... Oh, what happened here? Oh, okay, so he's going for the DEFCON win. Okay. That's fine. So let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So no matter what, there's going to be a DEFCON loss here. All right, so we're just going to say GG. So thanks for watching. Wasn't my best game, but not really sure what I could have done differently. If you have ideas, post them in the comments or send me a message. Thanks for watching.